So, I'm going to have my sister as my bridesmaid.
Yeah, okay.
And my best friend Jenny as my maid of honor.
Oh, yeah, it's your maid of honor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other one?
I'm just going to have the two. Well, how many have you got?
My brother is my best man.
Yes.
My first cousin on my mom's side.
That's good.
My first cousin on my dad's side. Got the reverend son, the son of the high chief from my dad's village. Also the young Samoan guy that works at the loan company that's been helping my family. And the most important one in my line, my future brother-in-law.
But I've only got two. You've got to cut. You cannot have 7 in your lineup.
Okay, I will cut it down.
Good.
Yeah, I'll get rid of your brother.
But if we have a big bridal party, then we're going to have a big reception, and we haven't got the money for it.
You always talking about money.
Well, we haven't got the money. We're just starting out.
Well, how about we look at other things in our wedding? Maybe we can cut it down and save us some money.
Okay, well, where are we going to cut costs?
Well, like the cater, the menu. Right?
Okay, where in the menu are we going to cut costs?
Yeah, we can cut the salad. There's no need for the decoration on the table there.
And are we still going to have your Samoan fine mats and the giving of money thing?
Yeah, of course, it's part of my culture.
Where am I going to get fine mats from?
I will supply the mats. You just supply the money.
And we're just going to have immediate friends and immediate family only?
Yes, of course.
Well,
that's
good.
What we talk about. Just a million family and million friends.
Good. Well, I've got 34 on my side.
See, now that's what I'm talking. Yeah. And that's for your head table? 34?
No, 34 in total. How many have you got coming in your family?
Well, I already talked to my family last night.
Yes.
Everything me and you discussed it.
Yeah.
I told him. I said to my family, my fiancée, she's Palang. I am now Palang. Our wedding is going to be a Palangi wedding. So I told them everything. I just lay it down. I said to them, only half of our family can come. You know?
Good.
I just put my foot down and ran as fast as I could.
So how many are coming?
Just 400.
But I've only got 34 coming.
Well, how about we do a compromise?
Okay.
So that your family is happy, my family is happy.
Okay, what's the compromise?
We can bring back the salad. You know,
Look, why don't we just go and get married overseas?
What do you mean? We can't get married overseas.
Why?
Because you know most of my family won't be able to make it.
Good.
I beg your begging.
I meant, goodness gracious me, why not?
What do you mean? You know, because half of my family can't afford it. The other half are overstayer. And the other half, they're already married, they're on lockdown, they can't go anywhere.
Well, it'll save us money. Well, it'll save me money.
Here we go again. You're always talking about money, money, money. We said right from the start, we're going to split it up, straight up the middle. Huh? You bring your 50 grand, I bring my whole heart into this.
Okay, if we have it in New Zealand, you know, if we have it in New Zealand, who are we going to have as an MC?
My Uncle Sam will be the MC.
No one's going to understand your Uncle Sam's English.
I understand his English.
Well, my friends and my family will not understand your uncle's English. I'm sorry.
Hey, what are you insulating about my uncle's English? Huh?
Insinuating?
Oh, what, now you're insulating my English? You know what, you really changed. You're starting to sound like a racist.
How can I be racist? I'm marrying you.
Oh, what a classic example, man.
What?
That's what they always do, is blame the victim. Huh? There's two types of people I don't like it. I don't like a racist, and a racist who's a palangi.
Okay, well, if you insist on having it in New Zealand, then I must insist that my niece and my nephew will be the flower girl and the page boy.
Already taken care of. My nephew and my niece would be the flower girl, my nephew would be the pretty boy.
What's wrong with my niece and my nephew being...
No, my nephew and niece know how to behave in front of people. Because if they don't, they know they're going to get a hiding.
My sister Annie knows she will be able to control her children.
Oh, you got to be joking.
What?
Your nephew and niece, they run a rabbit.
They what?
They run rabbit.
The saying is run rampant.
I didn't say they run rampant. I said they run rabbit.
How do you run rabbit?
They hop on here, they hop on there, they jump on here, they jump off there. And the parents do absolutely nothing.
Annie she will discipline them. You have seen her discipline them.
I never seen her discipline.
Excuse me, remember when we were at their house for dinner last Wednesday?
Yeah? Oh.
She sent them to bed, remember? Early, because they misbehaved.
That was not discipline. She tried to kill them.
What?
You heard her. She said to the kids, go to your room now. No dinner for you tonight. As soon as I heard no dinner for you tonight, I thought, oh, you overstepped the mark. You see, as Samoan, we might discipline our children harder than what people think, but we will never send our children to sleep without having something to eat first. Even after a good hiding. You say, okay, that's enough right now. Go finish off your dinner. Hey, where are you going? Pick up your teeth first, then finish off your dinner. I don't understand it. Huh?
Oh, what's wrong with the way my sister disciplines her children?
What do you mean? You Palangi, you like to do the, what's it called? You like to use a timeout. Wow, timeout.
What's wrong with timeout?
What do you mean? I have seen your sister do it. She sends the kids to the sitting room and says, I want you to face the wall. Now ponder about what you have just done. Think about the consequences and the ramifications of what's going to happen. And she just talks. I thought to myself, wow, if that was my mom and told me to look at the wall and she just talk, I would be like,
Okay, well, stop talking about my sister. What about your sister? Look at the way she treats her children. What does she do?
yeah, we don't do the timeout, we do the knockout. And it doesn't matter what room in the house you are in. It's just, hey, think about it. Think about it, man. You see, people don't take the time to understand the science behind a Samoan discipline. Huh? It's not just a physical, it's a psychological.
What do you mean?
Well, after you get the physical hiding, huh, then they play with your mind. Huh? They do things like this. Then they ask questions like, huh, why are you crying? They do things like, what, it hurt. And then you look at your parents like, are you serious? I think I'm crying because the 2x4 came across my head like this. Just enough.
Okay, yes, let's change the subject. Let's not talk about that anymore. But coming back to our wedding, you see, the point is if we keep it really nice and small, then we can have our reception at my father's restaurant. You know, we can have a la carte meal. We can even have a 5-course meal.
I don't care how many course meal we're having. All I want is make sure we have an off-course meal.
What's an off-course meal?
You know, when the waiter comes up to you and says, would you like a, and you say, of course.
Of course.
Hello? Of course.
Well, look, in terms of where we're having our wedding, we could always have it overseas. We could have it in Samoa. You know, at least my family will have a holiday overseas, and you will have family there already.
I already told you before, we are never going to get married in Samoa.
But you've never said why we can't get married
Because
in Samoa.
there are people there that would be very angry and upset.
I know your grandmother's racist and doesn't want you to marry a non-Samoan.
Hey, it's got nothing to do with my grandma.
Well, who is it that will get upset if we get married in Samoa?
It's my wife and my children.